but don't sneeze at what happens from Indianapolis.
Well, that's great, because I'm going near there today, and there's a tornado warning.
Everything is gonna be alright.
Right, room 907 at the River Hotel. Loved it. Really nice hotel. Really easily and conveniently located. I'd definitely stay here again. Okay, the trip has started. I am in my first stop, Juliet in Illinois. I gotta be honest, it has been a nightmare to get here. It's taken me 2 and a bit hours to get out of Chicago. The rain, as you can see, it's raining a little bit here, but it has been atrocious, the rain. It's been like pouring heavy rain, thunder and lightning storm. I've driven so slowly and everyone's been beeping me, but I don't care. I'm here and this is my journey. Like, this is kind of exciting. So started in Chicago, I've managed to get myself to Juliet, that's where I am, and now I've got to drive all the way down here through normal Bloomington, not other Bloomington, just the normal one, all the way down here to Springfield. I think I'm going to get to Springfield tonight. As you can see, 2 hours and I've got to there, and I've got to get all the way down to the bottom there, but it's going to be quicker now, and my God, I'm excited. I'm just going to have a little tour of this town, because well, this is the Rialto Square in Juliet, and obviously there's a lot of construction happening in this town, because everywhere seems to be built and all the shops are closed. Nice little town though. I imagine they're getting ready for the summer season, because this is winter for them and it's cold. But I just love these little signs, like this little 66 sign for a diner that is closed. And a building that looks very close. It turns out this is the man the town is named after, Louis Joliet, who was a Civil War fighter. And obviously something's happening in this town now. So here is the Polka Dot Drive-In, and it is a great little place. I've just stopped here for lunch. It is still very wet out here, but I'm slowly making progress, which is good. It's been pouring and pouring with rain, hence I stopped here. I've got a little rest, and now I've got 150 miles still to go. I think I'm going to stop at Pontiac next. In Gardner, Illinois, is a famous 2-celled jail. So 2 cells, look at them, just a bucket to go to the toilet in. Disgusting. And this is all they got. Built in 1906. Amazing space. It's because they're in the middle of nowhere. They just have this heater. It's cold today as well. They just have a little heater. But out here, it is beautiful out here. Gardner, Illinois. Amazing. So this is the famous bus owned by Bob Waldemar, and he lived in this bus and travelled up and down Route 66, painting and drawing every site he saw. And his illustrations and his paintings are the ones that have become synonymous with Route 66. It's just a school bus, but he's done it up, and inside, it's raining today and they've closed it. It is an art studio and his living quarters. Absolutely amazing. Just beaten up woods, you can kind of see his spatulas for his cooking. amazing space. So these are the kind of illustrations Bob Waldemar did. And not to freak myself out, but can you see there? It says "You are here, Chicago, you are here." I've got this whole journey to do. This is what I'm doing over the next few weeks. This whole long journey. All the way to LA and Santa Monica. So when you see it, it's a damn long way. I should have said this is Pontiac, Illinois. It has a feel of Back to the Future. The kind of little town in Back to the Future with the town hall in the centre and the little shops around the side. This is true small town America, and it's amazing. I mean, the shops are pretty much shut. There's a few kind of shops around it. It's very windy. I always like to know why a town is called a certain name, and this was named after an Indian chief called Chief Pontiac. So his tribe was in the area, and they named it after him. It's also known for having all these murals painted everywhere, which were done about 20 years ago. They put these back up, but they're based on the old-fashioned murals that you'd have advertising, and they're everywhere in the town. It just adds a little bit of colour to the place. I always think it's really bizarre though how all their electricity and telephone lines, etc., are always above ground, like a big spider's web. Okay, this is my room. Not bad, 70 bucks. That is pretty nice. I mean, you can't knock it. That bed is massive, looks pretty comfy. Bathroom looks pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a bargain price. I mean, literally, I'm about to go out for dinner and then I'll sleep here and I'll be up and out by 8, but quite a bargain. I'm in Springfield, Illinois, the birthplace and entombment place, burial site of Abraham Lincoln. It's a bit strange how they've made Abraham Lincoln look like Morrissey from the Smiths in his paintings. So I arrived at my hotel about 20 minutes ago. It's quite late because it was just quite a hell of a journey. The rain was biblical, and then there's a tornado warning. I had to stop at a petrol station to take cover. So it took me 7.5, almost 8 hours to get here. I'm a bit tired, but this place is beautiful, except nothing seems to be open for dinner. I just want a really quick dinner. The only place I can find, I think, is this big fancy restaurant. I don't really want a fancy restaurant. I asked the guy at the hotel, anywhere nearby for dinner? He was like, oh, there's a Mexican somewhere. And that's all I got. So, but this looks a bit too fancy for tonight's dinner. So I'm going to keep on looking. But Springfield, Illinois, not a bad little town. Quite beautiful. So I just asked someone, and basically because of the tornado that came through earlier, everything's shut because they presume there'll be a massive tornado. But there is a little sandwich shop, but it doesn't look very good. So I might have to jump in the car and find a drive-through takeaway place. I do not want a McDonald's or something like that. I want something a bit nicer. But I wonder why the streets are so empty as well. And it's basically because everyone's taking cover, and I didn't know that's a thing. So I'm the fool wandering the streets still. But I'll be going back to my hotel now. Oh, I'm starving and absolutely shattered. But tomorrow I'm going to St. Louis, and that's exciting because the last time I was there was 29 years ago with Conrad, and I'm going to go back to the arch where we went to 29 years ago, and I'll send him a message. So this is the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library Quite a modernist building. I don't think it's that old. Yeah, only 2002. Amazing. And then over here is the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum. I'm not going to go to either of those. I don't really know that much about him, apart from he's a very important president who got shot. But I am going to go to his house tomorrow morning, which is apparently beautifully restored. And also I'm going to go to his tomb, because that's right by my hotel, and pay my respects. But beautiful space. Okay, so this is where I went for dinner. Cozy Dogs, apparently a Route 66 tradition. It was not good. I did not enjoy it. It was, oh my God, it tasted horrible. And I kind of sat there and then left. It was horrible. Anyway, I'm off to bed. Another day ahead. Can't wait, but I need some sleep.
Everything's gonna be alright.